Good morning, everyone. How is everyone doing today? I'm just enjoying my breakfast. It's Saturday morning. I got you guys should try this out, actually. I really love flavored coffee as opposed to like flavored cream. And this is maple coffee. Oh my gosh, with I like just one Splenda and lots of cream in my coffee. It's just how I like it. But maple coffee and a harvest bagel, which is amazing. It's like my favorite breakfast. Harvest bagels are whole wheat bagels with cranberries and sunflower seeds and pumpkin seeds and pistachios. It's got all kinds of goodness in it, and it's just so good right now in the fall. Anyways, I didn't start recording to tell you my breakfast. But, since it's here. I wanted to show you guys really quick how this papers came out. I'm in my kitchen, obviously, that's why the lighting's not great. But these were I'm just going to do a part 2 to those papers that I dyed with the avocado. Sorry, you guys are going to hear my little guy. He's practicing his letters. It's early. I'm recording, sweetheart. Just for a second. So, yeah, these came out so good. I just can't believe it. This is a piece of mail that I just dipped into the water. Now, this is no dye. It's just avocados. So as you can tell, I literally dipped it real fast and set it aside, let it dry for a couple days. So it's white still, but just a hint of pink on it, which is cool. I'm sure I'll go over this with Gesso and you probably won't even see the avocado, but I just wanted to see what would happen if I just dipped it real quick instead of soaking the papers, and I just love that look. And the thing was with this, it was different than last time. I soaked like a stack of these, so there's really dark ones in here that came out this amazing mauve color. And, I don't even remember the last video if I even showed any or if I just showed you how to do it. But anyways, I'm just showing you how they came out. Like, these are dark. I think this is one I soaked for quite a long time. I put it in my pan of avocado water that I had boiled for a couple hours, an hour and a half, and a couple hours, something like that. And look how dark that came out. I mean, this lighting sucks, but I'm sure you can tell that's pretty dark. It's like this mauve. Beautiful, beautiful. It's not pink. It's like a mauve. And then some of them I just threw in there in the water, another stack after these were in the oven. And I just soaked these ones for about 10 minutes. And you could see the difference in the color. Just a lighter pink. And you got the pan marks. I really recommend doing it on cupcake pans and try different pans out. The broiler pan's my favorite. Look how beautiful. I wish the lighting was good in here. I could have took you in the studio and showed you, but these were still out. And I usually take them right to the iron and iron. But here's the deal. I also usually put them in like 1 or 2 papers at a time. And it takes me hours and hours. Well, Mama didn't have hours and hours, okay? So I put a whole stack of papers in there. I just put a whole stack. Look how beautiful that is. And that's texture. That must be from like a string from the avocado that didn't strain out. But that's like totally flat. That's just on here. It's not actually a string on here. It's just a marking. It just looks so cool. I love how these came out. I love it. They are gorgeous. Doesn't that look like a window or something from the boiler pan? Look how pink these came out. They're just so beautiful. That's from the cupcake tin. That beautiful pink. I mean, it is so vibrant. I'm looking at it halfway on camera and halfway not on camera. And this is so dark in person. And, of course, in this light, it's really light. But okay, buddy, when I'm done, I'm almost done. But you can see where I stacked the other outline of the paper is on here. But yeah, you can get different textures. I did not iron these. That was what I was going to tell you. Because I took them out kind of damp since they were stacked. The top one was always dry when I took it out, but the bottom stack, which was like 4 or 5, maybe 6 papers, and I did 2 on each pan, like 2 stacks. So I had like 10 papers on there, and they were still kind of damp. So I took them out damp, and I must say I let them air dry, and they're like so soft, like they're crinkly. You can hear the crinkle. They got the glorious crinkle that we all love, but they're so soft, and they're like crinkly and soft. And this is doing it, of course, no justice. They are so much more pink in person. Don't mind him. He can't handle that I'm talking to myself. He doesn't understand I'm recording. He can't see me, so he's like, what? But see these markings? I'm almost done. Relax. I'm recording a video, honey. But yeah, this is how they came out. And I got a whole bunch done. Ooh, look at this one. This one is so pretty. Isn't this so pretty? So I totally recommend you try. This is an overnight soak. I mean, look at that color. I totally recommend you boiling your water for at least an hour. And and this, as you can tell, I stacked a gas check on top. Elijah, that's not nice to keep asking me. I told you to hold on, okay? It's cooking. Thank you. So, and then I put like a little banner on here, and that's a guest check, so you can see how it came out. It left like marks. But my son is hungry for more toast. More toast! So I'm going to let you guys go, but I just wanted to show you how beautiful the broiler pan leaves those marks. They look like windows. They're just so gorgeous, and these ones are lighter. But yeah, I totally recommend you soaking your papers, as big a stack as you can get, into the water one at a time. Put your papers in one at a time so the water gets on both, you know, the paper, on both sides of the paper. And just stack as much as you can. Make as much water as you can. Use a lot of avocados. I use like 3 or 4. And the pits as well. And yeah, soak them for a while if you want a darker pink. This is this is really dark. I don't even know what I'm going to use this for. This dark pink. But yeah, the lighter pinks are really pretty for my pink Christmas journal. I mean, so much you can do. And yeah, they're just gorgeous. I am so impressed with how they came out. Oh, I would buy this from somebody. That's how much I love it. I wish the camera did it justice. But anyways, go try it out. Avocado dye and bake in the oven. 260 is what I put mine at. I know that somebody told me that was kind of high, but no. Listen, I tried 240, I tried 200. It's not hot enough. They don't dry for me. Maybe it's my oven, I don't know. For me, 260 is perfect for like 5 minutes. And if you have a stack of them, 5 minutes is not going to dry the whole stack. But you need to check it and take the top layer off if you're going to leave them in there, because you don't want any fires. Okay, be careful, be safe. But usually 5 minutes. If you put a stack in there, 5 minutes, I open it up, take the top one off, and check and see if the second one's wet. If it's wet, you can leave it in there longer, obviously. But if it's dry, you want to take it out, because, you know, once it's dry, that's when it can get dangerous. So just test it out, and I hope it goes well for you, and I hope this answers any questions that were asked. I got a couple emails asking about this, so I hope I was clear on the directions, and I hope it comes out good. Soak it. If you soak your papers longer, the longer you soak them, the darker your pink will come out. So some of these were 10 minutes, and some of these I had a stack that I soaked overnight by accident. Just know, if you do not refrigerate your avocado water, I would say it lasts a couple days. Some of these, because I was busy with the kids, I did end up having to walk away, put my avocado water in the fridge, come back, and pour it back into my pan. If you leave it overnight to soak, which I did the last stack, I soaked them and I got really sick. I was not feeling well. My hands were hurting really bad because it got really cold here. And I had to just leave them, and I went and laid down. I was really stiff. Anyways, the next morning I came back and finished them in the oven, but let me tell you, that avocado water smelled funky, honey. Funky. Just remember, it's, you know, vegetable water, and it doesn't last forever. It will get pretty funky on you real quick. So it does last in the fridge for a couple days. That is true. It will be okay. But if you leave it out overnight, like I did when I wasn't feeling well, it will get funky fast, and you'll have to dump it out. Unless you don't care about that, whatever. Once you bake it, the smell definitely goes away 100%, just so you know. I did do a couple more after the funky smell because it was just so pretty, and I wanted to see if it smelled when I baked it, and it did not. They smell completely like normal paper. They do not smell funky at all, and you could always rub some something smelly on them, you know, like some gross. I'm like, you can use the gross water, just rub some like lavender on them, they'll be fine. When you bake them, it takes anything gross out of them. Just remember, they dry, it's perfectly fine. So anyways, I will talk to you guys later, and have a great day. Bye.